Great morning. You guys come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I should have just kept that out. Let me get situated. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm excited about this word right here. Great morning, great morning, great morning. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Who's here and where you are tuning in from. I'm telling y'all, listen, you need to make sure that you share this live because, listen, this is about to bless a whole lot of people. Look, I want you to share it with everybody that you can. I want you to get the word out there that I'm on because this word is a word designed to bless the people. I'm telling y'all, yeah. My God. Great morning, Jackie. Hey, Christina. Thank y'all so much for the compliments on your session. Elvaline, hey, great morning, great morning, great morning. Hold on. I had to turn on my do not disturb. All right. All right, y'all. Go ahead and share. I'm super excited. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Good to see you, man of God. Yes. Y'all, it's wintertime. Somebody get this weather. See, this is why I live in Florida, and it's cold up here. Man. Go ahead and share. Matter of fact, let me go on and share. I'm telling you to share, and I've not shared yet. So let me share. Because it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. And the thing about it is this, y'all. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all, Jackie said it's 27 in North Carolina. That is not of God. That is not. All right. Okay. All right. So I passed. I've shared. Yeah, girl, no. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to. Great morning, Jason. Hey, Mutt, good to see you, beautiful. Babe, I brought you a shot. If you want the cold one, you can bring it in here and I'll pour it for you.
I want cold.
Okay. What? Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Y'all hate your ass so bad. So listen, y'all know how we do. This is our live. We get ready to take our live shot. If you've not tried the live, you got to get it. You got to get it. We've got the shots and we've got the full-size bottle. Babe, you'll bring the bottle in here. And we got the full-size bottle. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem, Jason. That's fine. So listen, we're starting the Alive Challenge. It's all month long. We're like really going to officially kick off on the 7th so that people can order and have time to get there alive. We alive over here, okay? So I'm going to go on and pour my husband's, and we're going to take it together. How about that? We normally have to take it one at a time. Well, we don't have to, but we do. You know, I didn't think about that, but we could use 2 shot glasses and take it at the same time, but we don't do that. All right. Shake it up, pour it up, drink it up. Hold on. Hold on.
It's too much trouble right there. Give me the thing, girl.
He just be opening it. I be like, how you do that? How you do that? How you do that there? How you do that there? Okay, let me shake. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. So last night, so last night we had a home party. We had some folks over, a couple of couples, and one of the men of God said, "Shake, shake, shake." Shake the devil off. I had to record him because I was like, oh no, I'm going to use this. This is going to be a real shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. So we're shaking the devil off. Fatigue, high blood pressure, high blood sugar. Listen, everything. Listen. Low libido, bad mood. You know, all of that. We shaking it off. In the name of Jesus, we're shaking it off. Okay, so I'm going to open it up. The live shot. Here's the shaking the devil off. Baby, give me some. Oh, you got it. All right.
So how about, I was at the gas station.
That's good.
And I called myself gonna get the Simply Grapefruit.
Mm-hmm.
And I got Simply Pink Lemonade.
Yes.
Wasn't what I was looking for.
It's what I like.
It was dark. I drank it.
Did you bring me one?
I gotta go back out. I'll get you two.
Jason said, good morning.
Hey, bro.
All right. So, this morning, I came on just to let you know that the Lord is up to some stuff. He is up to some stuff. Hold on. To see you, man. Listen. So, what you need to know, is that it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. Hold on, y'all. I gotta sneeze. And it'll come up in an inopportune moment. It's coming to pass. I don't know about you all, but what I know for me is I find myself sometimes frustrated because things that God said have not yet come to pass. But I came to tell somebody it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. You listen, our faith and our belief affect the speed and the rate at which things come to pass. Our faith and our belief affect the speed at which things come to pass. Listen, when we believe a thing and we stand on a thing and we stand in faith and we're not moved, God can release it sooner. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God can release it sooner. Now, God can release it whenever he wants to, but he knows that we're ready when our faith and our belief are in alignment with what he said. When we believe what he said, he can release it because he knows that we're ready to receive it. It shall come to pass. It shall. Not it might, not it could, but it shall. It shall. It shall come to pass. Well, I know y'all may be saying, well, Dr. V, why hasn't it come to pass yet? Why are you even worried about that? What you need to focus on is what you need to do now in order to ensure that it comes to pass rapidly. Hold on, let me see something. Because what we tend to do, all right, let me tell you what shall means. Shall. Jason said, yes, it shall come to pass. Let me tell you what shall means. It's a verb in the first person expressing the future tense. It expresses the future tense, which means it's coming, right? The second definition, expressing a strong assertion or intention. Now that's the shall that we're talking about. When God says it shall come to pass, listen, he is expressing a strong assertion or intention. What is an assertion? An assertion is the action of stating something or exercising authority confidently and forcefully. The action of stating something or exercising authority confidently and forcefully. It is so, and so it is. Okay? Listen, you got to know, Jason said, good God from Zion. You got to know that it's coming. Listen, you don't believe me? Look, maybe you'll believe Coach Prime. Coach Prime said, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. He said they was coming. And then he said, we here, we here, we here. I need you to know that's how your blessings are going to be. Your blessings right now are whispering out to you. They're saying, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming. And the closer it gets, the louder it gets. And the closer it gets, the stronger it gets. And the closer it gets, the more you're like, oh yeah, I feel it. I feel like something is getting ready to happen. Have y'all ever been in a place where you felt like something was getting ready to happen and you didn't know what it was, but you knew something's getting ready to happen? I feel it. In my shanana, I feel it. Something is getting ready to happen. Something is getting ready to happen. Something's getting ready to happen for you. Something is getting ready to happen. What is that something? That something is everything God promised you. That something is all of the declarations God has made for your life. That something is going to happen. It's going to come to pass. It's going to be. It's going to. It's going to. It's going to. And you ain't got to sit back and say, well, I hope it does. I pray it does. No, you need to know with certainty that it is coming and it shall come to pass. And it is so. And so it is. You got to get that level of certainty about what God has said concerning you. God has said some stuff concerning me. God has said some stuff concerning me. And I stand on it. 10 toes down. Jason said, that's me right there. Something about to happen. It shall. Absolutely, Jason. Listen, when you look back over the prophetic words that you've gotten, and one of the reasons that I encourage you all to write down your prophetic words is so that you can look back and see when it was said. So that you can look back and see when it was said, so that when it happens, you say, oh my God, I remember this was said at this time. And looking at the prophetic words that have been spoken over your life gives you something to hold on to in the dry times, in the dark times, in the tense times, in the frustrating times. You can hold on to that. It is your promise. It is your promise that you can hold on to, that no matter what happens, no matter what I'm going through right now, no matter what it looks like right now, it's not going to always look like this. It's not going to always be like this. There's a change that's coming. The songwriter said, a change has come over me. You changed my life, and now I'm free. What's another change song? Sam Cooke said, a change is gonna come. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. It's been too hard living. Huh? But I'm afraid to die. I ain't afraid to die now. Listen, I ain't afraid to die. I'm ready. I can. It ain't time, but yeah, when it's time, I'm going to be ready. Listen, we've got to know that no matter where you are right now, it's not where you're going to always be. You got to know that what you're dealing with right now, you're not always going to deal with. You got to know that whatever's happening right now, if it's something that you don't like or something that you don't want in your life, you have the ability to change it. Change. Change. I'm so glad you changed me. Change me, God. Because if you change me in the situation, it doesn't matter what's going on in the situation. My response to the situation will automatically create a change. While I may not be able to change the situation, I may not be able to change the people, I can change me in the situation and dealing with the people. That's all I'm saying. Great morning, Keandra. How are you, beautiful? Hey, Corey, great day. Girl, listen, I'm telling y'all, when I tell you that I see it so clearly, what God is getting ready to do, I see it. And it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you because it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. Everything God declared, it's coming to pass. No, it didn't happen necessarily when you thought it would or when you wanted it to, but just because it didn't doesn't mean it's not coming to pass. What if it didn't come to pass because you weren't ready for it? I know if my husband had come sooner than he came, I really wouldn't have been ready. I really wouldn't have been ready. I probably would have messed it up. I'm just going to be real and honest. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I probably would have messed it up. God knew there were still some things that he needed to do in me. There were still some things that he needed me to do before he could release my husband. It had to happen like that. And it had to happen quick because we would have messed it up. We would have been in our flesh. We would have been trying to figure stuff out, talking about, I don't know about this. Da, 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 da.
Do that.
He's showing out to give me all public kisses and stuff. Give me another one. I love you, baby. Listen, it takes a special man to deal with me, boy. And that man is special. Honey, hear me when I tell you. It's coming to pass. I remember getting to the point where I was just so sick of waiting. I was like, God, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? I'm like, listen, I got so tired. I was like, look, I'm good. I'm good. If it don't happen, it's okay. I'm good. When I said that, when I got to that place genuinely in me, I'm like, then God could begin to give me his desires for me. Angel number 144. He could begin to give me his desires. He had to shift my mind on some things. He had to prep me and prepare me for who and what he was sending my way. He had to see if I would believe even if I didn't see it, if it didn't look like it was coming, if it didn't seem like it was coming, if it seemed like everything around me was saying that it wasn't going to happen, would I stand on his word? And the fact of the matter is, we've got to stand on his word, and we've got to stand on it. Listen, we've got to stand on it. We have to stand on it. Let me look at angel number 144. Angel number 144. The angels are sending you a message of love, support, and encouragement. It is a reminder to stay focused on your goals, maintain a positive mindset, and take action to manifest your desires. Everything we're talking about, right? It symbolizes success, resourcefulness, and trust. It may indicate you need to build a foundation. It's a symbol of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Your positive energies, intentions, and actions will manifest your expected results. Trust your angels to guide you and support you. It's a symbol of spiritual protection. You are protected. You have a solid foundation. It serves as a gentle reminder that you're on the right track in life, encouraging you to continue your journey. Listen, it reminds you that you have a divine purpose. It calls on you to seek spiritual guidance. It says that your strength will make the difference in your ability to accomplish your goals. Jason said, I stood on that prophecy when I first met you. Even though God showed me some of my flaws and my character, I still stood on that word. I had to go through this. I wouldn't have what I have now. It didn't feel good, but I stood on his word. Absolutely. It's coming to pass. Period. Not might, not could, not should, but it is. It is so. And so it is. So today, the question is, do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe that it's coming to pass? Because I can believe it's coming to pass all day long. But if you don't believe that it's coming to pass, if you don't believe it, you may faint. See, belief is the thing that allows you to keep going when you want to faint. When everything around you says, like Job's wife, why don't you just curse God and die? Belief is what keeps you going. Belief is what keeps me going when things are going haywire. Belief. Knowing what God promised me, knowing what God said, knowing what I saw. That's what keeps me going, keeps me focused, keeps me from giving up, keeps me from fainting, reminds me that I'm undefeated. You got to find that in you. You got to find that in you. I'm telling you, some of you are so close to what God has for you that if you really knew how close you were, you would stop some of the stuff that you do. You would stop whining, you would stop moaning and groaning and complaining, and you would go forth with a greater desire, pushing, pressing, so that you can get to it. Is it going to be easy? No. Nobody said it was going to be easy. But do you know that the amount of effort that you got to put in will often be your training ground? I want you to think about this. When a caterpillar goes into the cocoon is designed to provide a safe place for it to grow. Some of you have been in a cocoon, and it's been a safe place for you to grow. And the thing about it is the only way to get out of the cocoon as a butterfly is it has to build up the strength to break through the cocoon. Hey, Pastor, good to see you. Corey said, when the earth all around me is sinking sand, on that solid rock I stand. Absolutely. So when the caterpillar is becoming a butterfly, if it comes out before its wings are properly developed, it will not be able to live. It will be destroyed. So the cocoon is God's way of providing protection for that butterfly that's going to be birthed, right? Went in as a caterpillar, but it's coming out as a butterfly. And so before it can get out of the cocoon, the wings must get strong enough to be able to break through the cocoon. It can't just have somebody unlock the cocoon, unzip the cocoon, bust open the cocoon, because it will still die because it's premature. But if you allow yourself to rest in the cocoon of life that God has you in right now, and you begin to flex your muscles and stretch your wings and bust out, before you know it, the cocoon will be broken out, but your wings will be strong enough for you to fly. Some of y'all, your wings ain't strong enough. You're going to get devoured. But you won't do the work required to build the muscles that you need for what you're going to encounter. Angel number 155. You won't build the muscles required to deal with what you're about to encounter once you come out of everybody want to be on the stage, but you don't want to deal with the words that people are saying about you on the stage. Come on, somebody. Angel number 155. It's assigned to make changes in your relationship if you have problems. Signifies, I'm finna, signifies change, transformation, and spiritual awakening. Listen, the angels are urging you to embark on a journey of spiritual growth. Y'all want all this stuff from God. You want it to come to pass, but you won't change. You won't grow. You won't deal with you. You won't face you. You won't look you in the mirror and be honest with you about you. And you don't want to hear nobody else be honest with you about you. Well, guess what? There are things that God will not release to you until you get there. Why? You ain't going to be able to handle it. It'll destroy you. And rather than God give you something that will destroy you, he'll keep it away from you. He'll keep it out of arm's reach. Listen to me. God is trying to grow us up. You can either grow up and get the promises of God, or you can see them in the distance, coming, but not quite there yet. I'm so grateful that God did not release my husband to me when we met the first time. See, he knew what he was doing. I wasn't ready, and he wasn't ready. God's plan would have been all messed up. We would have messed it up because I wasn't ready and he wasn't ready. There were still some things that had to happen in my life, still some things that had to happen in his life before we would be at a point where we would be able to receive one another. God's protection mechanism, just like the cocoon, God's protection mechanism. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all can do with it what you want to. When God give you warnings, listen. When God give you warnings, listen. When God gives you warnings, listen. This is a season where we have to listen to what God is saying, because some of it's not going to make sense. Some of it you're going to be like, well, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I know God is doing something huge. I know that there's something huge God is doing. And it's bigger than we know. That's what I'm going to say. It's bigger than we know. It's bigger than we realize. We think it's one thing, but it's really bigger than that. Last night, I had a dream. And the dream began to reveal some things to me. And show me some things. And alert me to some things. And I woke up, and it's now as I'm talking about it, I'm like, oh, okay. I got to make a couple of phone calls today. It doesn't matter where you were. It doesn't matter how bad your character flaws were. It doesn't matter what you got wrong. What matters is that you open yourself up to the growth process, that you open yourself up to become the version of you that God needs you to become for you to be able to house and to hold the promises. And some of you have been doing the work, and you're about to see release like never before. Like things are just going to happen. And you're going to be like, oh my God, people are going to be looking at you trying to figure out how all this is happening for you. But it's because you've been doing the work. I'm telling you, if you notice, the people who are popping out in this season are people who have been doing internal work. They've been working on them. It's not been about show. It's not been about everybody else. It's been about working on them. Angel number 166. It's been about them becoming the them that God created them to be. It's them dealing with the stuff that they know is an issue for them, that maybe they've tried to address in the past, but they were unsuccessful. But now here they are, like ready. Like, I'm ready, God, I'm ready. Lakita said, prayers for me as I detached from my 1-year-old son father that abused me. This last time ended with 12 stitches. Lakita, listen to me. We are definitely praying for you. Angel number 177. Oh, I'm going to get to 166 in a minute, but angel number 177, I'm going to address this because there were some things that I saw, and I would be telling you, but everything happens in God's timing. Angel number 177 is a powerful reminder that when we stay true to ourselves, use our creativity, and trust the process, that everything that has been ordained for our life will come to pass. It indicates that your prayers have reached the divine realms. Your angels are infusing. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Come up. Your angels are infusing you with the strength that you need to make the changes that you need. It's a positive sign that sends you into deep reflection about your spiritual enlightenment. Y'all, listen. Embrace the spiritual practice of deep reflection. Look at your life. Look back on what you've gone through. Learn the lessons as it helps you stay on the right path to your goals and your dreams. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all that what God is doing, listen to me. I saw that wasn't the relationship for her. I saw that. I said some things, right? I saw that there were issues, but you can't say everything all the time. You can only give people sometimes what they can handle, because anything else creates a wedge, right? So that when you have the opportunity to release what God is having you to release, you can do it, and they're not resenting you. This is the thing that I know about being a prophet. People get mad at me and feel some type of way about me all the time, like all the time. I used to take it personally. This is, again, my growth. I used to take it personally. Okay. I used to take personally people getting mad at me because they asked me for a prophetic word, and I tell them what God said, but they mad at me for what God is showing me about them. Angel number 188. But I had to get beyond that. And that's one of the things that we're addressing in the prophetic boot camp. Listen, because guess what? A lot of prophets don't learn that until later. Okay. But that's a part of the wisdom. Sometimes God will only let you give a piece of it. He won't let you give all of it, because it's going to offend someone to a point where you won't be able to say something else in the future, and God is going to need you to. You got to listen and be attuned to the Spirit of God. But Lakita, this is what I'm going to tell you. This must be the last time. And I want you to hear what I'm telling you. This has to be the last time, because if you go back, it's going to cost somebody's life. If you go back, it's going to cost somebody's life and somebody's freedom. So both of you lose. If you go back, it's going to cost somebody's life and somebody's freedom. So you both lose, but the one that really loses is that baby. You can't go back. See, this word is different from the other words, right? Yes, sis. Absolutely the life of a prophet. So this word is different. Why is this word different? because she's in a different mental space. One of the things, having been in an abusive relationship, that I know for myself, and this, and I believe that God allowed me to go through that so that I would have a level of empathy for people in abusive relationships, because I didn't have a lot of empathy. I felt like, you just leave. What are you doing? Just leave. What are you doing? What are you talking about? You just leave. All you got to do is leave. See, for me, I think that's my masculine side, right? I'd be like, look, here's the solution. Just do it, right? just do it. Just move. Just leave. Just do it, right? But what I learned, particularly if you've been married more than once, and if you've been married multiple times, you really don't want to leave if you're married, right? If you've had relationship after relationship after relationship, and you're tired and you just want to be settled, you will have a tendency to just stay, right? And work it out and make it work. But this is the thing about abusers. This is the thing about abusers. I'm going to tell y'all, this is the thing about abusers. It doesn't matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. It doesn't matter what you do, they're always going to find a problem with it. It doesn't matter what you do, it's always going to be you, and things associated with you. That's the issue. It's never them. That's right, Denise. They're manipulation tactics. They're going to manipulate it, and they're going to turn it around, and you're going to be confused and confounded and trying to figure out what's wrong with you. And I just need to work on me, and I just need to fix me. Stay in it. Stay in it. We're in a season, I'm telling you, if you have not been paying attention to what's going on in the news, we are in a season where people are taking people's lives. And I need you to understand that you ain't got time to get caught up in that. You ain't got time to get caught up in missing the opportunity, angel number 199, to do what God has called you to do, because you allowed yourself to stay in a situation that God brought you out of, that you went back into, and now you find yourself in a place where you don't even know how in the world you're going to make it. When I look at my life and I look at how many times God protected me, baby, listen, I easily could have been in prison with a prison ministry from the inside. Angel number 199 indicates fresh beginnings. Huh? It's related to phases coming to an end in your life and new beginnings being presented to you. It's a message from your angels to get to work on your soul's mission in this life. Y'all, listen, this is about fulfilling your kingdom assignment, your God assignment, the assignment God gave you when he breathed life into you, when he formed you in your mother's womb. Listen, you got to focus on your higher calling, your higher purpose. Put yourself in alignment with God so that he can get you where you're going. Angel number 2010. I'm trying to tell y'all, there's some things that God is trying to do in your life that you're missing because you're stuck in situations that you chose. Hey, that you chose to go back into because it was comfortable. That you chose. Choices matter. It's easier. It's more comfortable. You chose it. So don't be surprised by the outcome because you chose it. You chose it. Not because God said it, but you chose it because it was easier. You chose it. God tried to free you, but you chose it. And the fact that you chose it over what God was trying to do means that you put them before God. I don't care how you cut it, how you slice it, how you want to say it. You put them before God. You put them before God. And he's going to allow you to do whatever you do. That's one thing about God. God is always going to be a gentleman. He's going to allow you to do whatever you do. But I'm telling you, there's some things that are trying to come to pass that if you just get in alignment with God, you will see a change in your life that will literally blow your mind and the mind of those around you. Don't allow your past to hold you hostage. Don't allow relationship or feeling of loyalty to hold you hostage. Baby, it's time to come out of the cocoon. It's time to use your wings and fly. It's time to believe God over your feelings and your emotions. Listen, I know what it's like to be in love. I know what it's like to love somebody so much and want to just say and want to just make it work. But you know it's going to kill. It's going to thwart your purpose in your God kingdom assignment. But you just want to be loved. All you want is to be loved. But the truth of the matter is they don't even love you because they don't love themselves. And people who don't love themselves definitely don't love you. Huh. Angel number 2010 is associated with completion and spiritual attainment. It represents perfection. Angel number 2010 wants you to focus on the fact that all the work that you're going to put into your life now is more than worth it. It's showing you the right direction. It symbolizes encouragement for your journey. It encourages you to have faith in yourself and trust the universe to provide everything you need. Now listen, when I say the universe, I want you to understand what I'm saying. God will require the entire universe, the moon, the sun, the stars, the planet, the wind, the weather, everything, the animals, the grass. He's going to require everything in the entire universe to come together, to put you in the place where you need to be, to make the divine connections that need to be made. Like everything is going to work in sync. You're going to discover all of these synchronicities, these small things that are happening that seem like, oh, wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that just happened. I just said I needed that. Oh wow. This person has exactly what I need. I need you to understand that God is causing everything in the universe to shift. He's rearranging people's schedules for you. He's shifting what people do for you. God is doing some things for you because he needs you to understand that everything in this earth, and not just the earth, the whole universe, not just the earth, the whole universe is working for you. He's trying to listen. I know people don't always understand my gift or how my gift works, right? They don't understand why I call out the numbers, because God speaks through numbers, especially in my life. He speaks through numbers, but to all of us. But some of us don't listen. We don't understand. We don't get it. We think it's witchcraft. We think all these things. It's new age. It's biblical. It's biblical. We've allowed the world to take all these amazing things that God gave us, pervert them, and then say we can't use it. The devil is a lie. I'm taking back everything that the enemy has stolen. What? And I want y'all to know that though your gift may be different, though your gift may show up differently, it doesn't mean that it is not a gift from God. Listen, you've got to allow God to use you the way he needs to use you. It's unique. It's peculiar. It's specific to you. It's specific to you. And people may not understand why God would even choose to use you. You don't look like who God would use. You don't show up like who God would use. Well, guess what? He's choosing the peculiar people to be used right now. Not the people that everybody thinks, I'm not saying that he don't use them. He used them, but he's got people that are called to speak to other people. Everybody ain't going to reach everybody. And that's just the truth. Everybody won't reach everybody. It's not your job to reach everybody. It's your job to reach the people you're called to reach. Just operate in your lane and trust God with the process, because it's coming to pass. It's going to look different. I don't care what I do, it's going to look different. I don't care what it is, it's going to look different. It is. I've had to resign myself to that fact. Why is it going to look different? Because I am a prophet of the Most High and he uses me differently. So he's going to always give me strategy. Always. Divine downloads. Always. It's not going to look like what everybody else is doing, but it's going to get greater results than what everybody else is doing. Always. You've got to be okay with being different. You got to be okay with being different, but you cannot not operate in your kingdom assignment. You cannot just toss your purpose away because life is happening to you. Y'all keep doing that mess. Keep doing it. Stay in the cocoon. You know, if a caterpillar stay in the cocoon too long, it dies. You know that, right? Okay, I just want y'all to know, because some of y'all have been in the cocoon for 20 and 30 years. When are you coming out? When are you coming out? When are you coming out? Corey said, before my husband, I was in an abusive relationship. We fought over a knife and one of us could have been killed. He ironically was killed by someone else months later. They stabbed him, nothing to do with me, because I had the courage to leave prior and submitted to God. God sent my Boaz. We married and it's been 22 years. We have to choose God. Choose God. Yes. Yes. Choose him. Choose him. Choose him. I choose God. And that means I choose his correction. That means I choose his humility. That means I choose to make him more important than anything else in my life, including my husband. And he makes God more important than me. You working, babe? My baby out here slinging alive.
I'll be back.
My husband out here slinging that alive, baby. Listen. I wish I could help y'all understand how amazing it is, you know, when you feel like no matter what you do, it's not good enough, when you feel like it's never going to happen for you, when you feel like it just seems like you just stuck, right? You know, and it's not happening, but you know what God said. You know what God said. You know what God said, but it's not happening. And you just want to quit. You want to give up. You don't want to believe again. You don't want to trust again. You don't want to try again. You don't want to do any of that. But to be in a place where God has blessed me with a man of God who loves me, who considers me, but most importantly, who hears from God. Even if he don't hear and move at my pace is not what matters. It's not about my pace. It's about what God is doing. To be able to finally find a business that encapsulates all of the things that are important to me. Education, entrepreneurship, health, Forex training, the financial literacy. Like, it's mind-boggling that there is a company, that God created a company specifically for me. Now, I know that when he was speaking to David, he didn't say, well, I need you to do this for Dr. V, right? I know he didn't say that, but that's what he did. So when y'all hear me talk about this business, when you hear me talk about these products, I need you to understand it's because I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this, looking for this searching for this, something that not only could benefit me, but could help me help other people. I just want people to win. I want people to win. I want you to know how great you are. I want you to know that the world is waiting on you. I want you to know that you were created for great success. I want you to know that you don't have to settle. You don't have to stay stuck. I want you to know that you can believe again. I want you to know that it is available to you. I can't make you take it, but if you choose to believe, then I can show you how to get there. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, to have the life that I have and then to be able to build that business with my husband, who is as passionate about it as I am. Just, there are no words to describe that. And just when I think, listen, I feel like I'm putting in more than he's putting in. I'm doing more than he's doing. Then he begins to move. He begins to make adjustments. Not because I said make adjustments, because he sees something. You can't stop a person with vision. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you know it, you can't unknow it. When I came, my husband scraps. Well, that means that there was a lot of stuff outside, a lot of stuff in the yard, a lot of stuff. It was just a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I pulled up and I was like, God, I know you lying. God, I know you lying. I know you lying, God. I know you lying, right? And last night we had a home party, but my husband has been in the process of clearing the yard and getting rid of everything and transitioning because he sees this vision. So yesterday, when we had people come over and they could walk up the driveway and walk up the sidewalk and nothing was right there, and our yard is almost totally clear. Y'all don't understand. Y'all may not understand, but I'm telling you, I know that nobody but God could do that. My baby said, I see a lot of money. Nobody but God could do that. Nobody but God could do that. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's coming to pass. I know it don't look like it right now. It don't seem like it right now. It don't feel like it right now, but I promise you stay the course. Just stay the course. You right there. You almost at that breakthrough. You almost there. God said, believe again, have faith again, trust again, and watch and see what I will do. I will pour you out a blessing that you won't have room to receive. God is doing it. He's working it out for you. You think he'll work it out for me, but he won't work it out for you because I'm what's so special? No, I just believe him. I just believe him. That's the difference. I believe him when it looks crazy. I'm going to do what he says when people talk about me. Look, I'm going to keep going. Listen, I'm not just brilliant. I'm resilient. I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to do what God needs me to do. I'm going to say what God needs me to say. I'm going to take the backlash. I'm going to take the hits, the blows. I'm going to be misunderstood. I'm going to be called a witch. I'm going to be called whatever people want to call me. I don't care. What I'm going to do is fulfill my purpose on this earth. God is not going to say to me, you didn't do what I told you to do. No, not me. Not me. That's in every aspect of my life. Why? Because my life is one thing. It's one whole life. Everything works together. I don't have my business over here and ministry over here. My business is ministry and ministry is business. Listen, because I'm in the business of helping people be healthy and wealthy. Listen, the kingdom. And listen, beloved, I wish above all things that you will prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. I've been riding that scripture. It ain't new. It ain't new. God has spoken to me about the power of two. God has spoken to me about Jesus sending people out in twos to disciple the world. Listen, let me tell you something. God told me Jesus was the first network marketer. He showed how it's done. Listen, he had 12 front line. He sent them out by two to spread the word and spread the message. But people want to look at network marketing shadily. If the church would implement the systems of network marketing, which is basically what Jesus did, Imagine the growth that would happen. You know who does it? Jehovah's Witnesses. That's why they knocking on your door with some tracts and a word. And yet here we are, scared to open our mouth up for a living God who's concerned about us and everything concerning us. We don't say nothing. We got answers in our hand. We don't say nothing. Listen, last night, Pastor Shay was over here, her and her husband. They're part of the business. And she was sharing about the Alive and how since she's been on the Alive, she has not had to take her blood pressure medicine for 3 months. She hasn't had to take blood pressure medicine because she's been using Alive. Listen to me. I'm not making any medical claims, but I'm telling you that's her testimony. That's her testimony. That's her testimony. That's her testimony. Jackie, angel number 1414. Jackie's on here. Jackie's blood sugar was through the roof. She started using it Alive and balanced it out. She was swollen. Her legs and feet were swollen. Swollen. She started using the Alive and she doesn't swell. Our business partner, he'll tell the story. David Whitfield was on blood pressure medicine. He was dealing with diabetes. He was dealing with all these health challenges, and all that medication made him experience erectile dysfunction. He's too young for that. He started using the Alive. Ended up coming off of all those medications. He only takes a few medications left. Come off of all those medications, and now he's alive again. Now, I want you to think about what that does in a relationship. How many of you know somebody that's married to someone or in a relationship with someone who takes high blood pressure medicine because it destroys the libido, whether you're male or female? Don't nobody want to do nothing. And if you want to do something, you can't do nothing. But Alive has an ingredient in it that helps with that. And you think I ain't going to say nothing? No, because it's coming to pass. Everything God said. People around me healthy. People who are bent over walking straight. People taking control of their health and taking control of their wealth. I'm sick of us being broke. I'm sick of us struggling. I'm sick of this church being full of sick people and the church struggling. And we got an answer, and I'm not going to say nothing. Oh, God going to hold me accountable for that. Because this isn't about me. This is not about my husband, not just about us making money. This is ministry for us. Just ministry. I don't know about you, but I made some decisions for my life. And this month, one of the decisions I made is I'm doing the Alive Challenge. I've been doing it. But I'm doing it publicly, and I'm taking people with me. And we're going to take a shot of Alive a day and take this journey and begin to get our life under control and our health under control. All natural ingredients, y'all. All natural ingredients, and it tastes good. Listen, we're going to talk about our parents. My baby said my mom won't and don't share hers. We started them on the Alive. His mom, my dad, we started them on the Alive. My daddy had trouble with his hip. And so he would be walking crooked. He would have a lot of pain because he had arthritis. And so he would be kind of, people thought he was pimping. He wasn't pimping. His hip was out. It was acting up. Since he started the Alive, he gets around better. He's able to move. He's got greater mobility. His mood is better. He's got greater clarity. Listen, I don't want to think about this, but his libido is better. That's just it's creating change. So we're doing the Alive Challenge. And what I'm doing is we're doing it. We've already started, but Listen, November 7th, we're kicking it off with other people so you can get your alive. You can get your alive and take the journey with us. What I'm going to tell you is this. If you don't do anything different, you're not going to get anything different. You're just not. You're just not. I got you, Miss Leela. I'm going to call you. You're just not going to do any better. And that's just the alive. That's not even talking about our sprays, right? That give you 93% absorption, that give you energy, focus, cut your appetite. Come on, y'all. We got a weight loss system that'll work, but not just a weight loss system, a whole health system. Listen, let me share this, right? Let me share this because it's coming to pass. Shay came over and, she's heard me talk about the calm. She saw my post about the calm. And so she said, girl, I need to try that calm. That's the only thing I haven't tried. So she used the calm and her husband used the calm. All right, so they used the calm and they were like, oh, this work because they got real mellow. Now, some people smoke weed to get mellow. Some people drink to get mellow. Listen, can you imagine being mellow, relaxed, reducing your cortisol response, right? Your stress response. When you're under stress, you produce cortisol, which works against your body, against your heart health, against your blood pressure, against all those things, right? So when you use the calm relaxes you. Jackie said, haven't taken insulin in a month and no swelling in over 3 months. She's been taking the Alive. Again, we're not making any medical claims, but people are actually telling you their real experiences. Dreaming, being able to get REM sleep so your body can repair itself. Look, what I know is this. People have problems and we have answers. Yes, baby. And now we've got pre-orders. We're doing pre-orders right now for our Live ABC, which is apple, beets, and cherries. That's coming soon. That's literally going to heart health. You want to talk about heart health? Oh, that's a heart health formula right there, right? So we've got 2 versions of Alive, and we're not done. The company's not done. We're going to have more product. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I see the overarching vision, not just what they got right now. See, sometimes it's difficult to stay in a place when you can't catch the overarching vision. Like you get stuck on the problems or the challenges. And we do real well for a company that's not even really a year old. Baby, we do great. Like our market, everything is amazing. Yes, Corey, I'm telling you. Y'all, look, this is what I'm going to say. If you want to join the Alive challenge, put Alive in the comments. We've already got our group set up. We'll give you your flyer. We're going to share your flyer so that you can let people know that you're doing the Alive challenge, honey. Listen, you order your Alive, get your shots, and let's go. Let's change our lives. Let's really take control of our lives, and let's really allow God to be able to use our bodies because our bodies are usable. How about that? Like we have the energy to be used. We have the stamina, to continue our assignment. I'm here for it because what I know is this. I want the people around me to experience the things that I've experienced. I want them to see the benefits of these products for their life. They'll tell you, listen, the people close to me who experience a lot of pain, I'm always looking for answers for them. Angel number 1414. I'm always looking for answers for them. They don't ask me for answers. I look for answers for them because I want them to live a fulfilled life. No, I'm not that kind of doctor, but I'm concerned about the health and well-being of those connected to me. Angel number 1414. Your angels want you to keep a positive attitude and stay centered on your goals. Building a strong foundation and letting positive energy surround you can lead you away from difficult times and take you on a spiritual journey filled with abundance and beautiful prosperity. Some of you need this because you need to be surrounded with some different energy, some different type of people. Y'all, you want change, but everybody around you broke. My daughter said this the other day. She said, Ma, she said, we getting ready to have to pay cash for food, for Thanksgiving. I said, yeah. She said, I think, so I was saying, what I've been doing. She said, well, I think we're the only black people that use money for food for Thanksgiving or pay money for food. I said, girl, that's because of the people you around. You around people that are on food stamps. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with food stamps. You use what you got to use to get to where you need to go. But I don't want to have to go use food stamps for Thanksgiving or to buy something, to buy some food. No, I want to have the money to do it, the resources to do it. And I serve a God that positions me to do that. But if all you're surrounded with are people who are in the same condition that you're in or worse, you'll never get better. You've got to position yourself strategically with people who are where you want to be or are going where you want to go. You think you're going to come out of brokenness hanging around broke people? You can't. Because broke people think different. Rich people, this is the thing about rich people are going to take a risk. That's how they got rich. They took a risk. Broke people are going to be like, I got to hold on to this. Remember the story of the talents? Right? The one with 5 invested, did what they needed to do and got 10. The one with 2, they did something too and they got 4. But the one with 1, the one with the least is the one that was the least likely to do something and buried it in the ground. Y'all stop burying your resources in the ground and position yourself to be able to walk in the wealth that God has called you to, whatever that looks like for you. It may not be you want a big mansion. I don't care what you want, but do you want to have the resources necessary to live a life that gives you some freedom? So you're not stressed out every month. Your cortisol level going high. You got to spray some calm because you're trying to just keep it together. God is doing something and his promises are coming to pass. Every prophetic word God has spoken over your life desires to push forth and come through. But it requires you to grow and break out of the cocoon that you're in. Strengthen your wings so that when it comes, that you will be able to fly. My wings have been strengthened enough for when my husband came for me to be able to fly. My wings have been strengthened enough for when this business came for me to be able to fly. And not even fly alone. We're taking people with us. This isn't about us. It's about us. It's about us winning together. The whole team winning. Everybody experiencing better health. Increasing their wealth. I was sharing yesterday when we unlocked and joined the 500 Club. I was excited. I was like, hey, yeah, we unlocked it, right? We unlocked it again the next month, and we unlocked it again the next month. July, August, September, right? October, God really kind of put me on ice, right? Me recruiting, me doing retail. He really put me on ice. And it really became about other people. And with that, he showed me something. He said, now go tell them this like this. And I said, okay. So I was able to help my friend, David Whitfield, who's been my rider, unlock and become a part of the 500 Club. And then I was able to help my new friend, Dr. Crystal, my new sis, unlock and become a part of the 500 Club. And then I was able to help April unlock and become a part of the 500 Club. And then I was able to unlock and help Stacy and Jada become a part of the 500 Club. I was able to have a conversation and help Lakeisha become a part of the 500 Club. And I wanted everybody to know. So I'm telling everybody, listen, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. See, the thing about us as a group, as a collective, is we want everybody to win. Dr. Mike and Dr. Sam showing people how to unlock, how to strategize, how to use your time. For those that say, I don't have no time or I don't know what to do. Listen, we've got everything you need. Dr. Mike with his funnels, Dr. Sam with her. Okay, so if you got this time, these are the activities to engage in during this time. Listen, that's why the whole team winning. That's why right there. Because we're not stingy. We share. It's not about one person, it's about all of us. Listen, there was another time when I had that kind of camaraderie, and we were together then. I was working with Dr. Samantha then. Listen, this is different. This is different. This is different. And this is it. And you may not want to do the business, but can I ask you to do me a favor? Right? If I've ever said something that benefited you, if I've ever said anything that encouraged you, if I've ever gave you a word that you needed in a time of trouble, could you please support me? And if you don't do anything else, be a customer. Could you do that for me? Listen, I know you're going to see benefits of it, of the products, right? But could you do it and support me the way that I've supported you with no charge? Y'all, we're trying to do some things big this month. And I need you. I need you now like never before. And I'm just asking you to try one time. Just one time. Give it one shot. If you don't like it, there's no commitment. There's no obligation. But if you do like it, can I ask you to share that with somebody? Y'all, what I know is this. What God is doing in this season is so huge and so big. And I need your help reaching the people that I want to reach. Can you help me? If you're willing to help me, put I will in the comments. Put I will in the comments. Angel number 1515. Put I will in the comments. If you don't put I will, I won't stop prophesying to you. I won't stop being a blessing to you. But I just believe that there are some people who will want to support me the way I support you guys. Thank you, Lakita. I see you. Thank you, Charla. 1515. Angel number 15 is telling you that a period filled with lots of positive energy and change is coming. So use positive affirmations to help transform your mindset and your thinking. Positive shifts are coming your way, and you need to be ready to embrace them with open arms. It's a sign of new beginnings, self-confidence, and personal growth. Evelyn said, I will. Lisa said, I will. Alive, I will. I know that's right. Corey said, yes. Sis Christina said, I will. Listen, I thank you all for that. I thank you for that. And so I'm going to be reaching out to each of you individually. For those of you who put alive in the comments, if you want to join us in the alive journey, put alive in the comments. I'll add you to the group, and I'll make sure that you get set up and get what you need, get your alive so that you can use it and experience this journey with us. We're going to support each other on the journey. My goal is to lose at least 10 pounds this month. I haven't lost a lot of pounds. I haven't lost any pounds, but I've lost body fat and increased my body mass, my muscles, right? So I know that we're getting ready to start our Forward Focus 21 day fast on the 7th also. So I know that's going to give my body a little boost to help it digest food and move it through so that I can see some results. Kim said, I will buy a product this upcoming week. Just send me the website so I can see what I want. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Know that it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass. I see it. And I see you, not just now, but in your future. And you look amazing. Look, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I love you all to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible. Listen, Corey said, and y'all still the supple couple. And we are. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing, incredible, prosperous, and epic day. I love you to life and life more abundant. Be great. Mwah.